What up, everybody? I am the Transportation Hub, and this is my channel. And how are y'all doing today on this special Friday during the coronavirus epidemic? I hope you guys are chilling at home while you're at quarantine. I hope you got all your food in, because we're about to get right into this commentary right now. And this commentary right here is made especially for those of you who live in Brooklyn, more particularly the East Flatbush section, the Kensington section, the Brownsville section, and even Sunset Park. Okay, because today, you guys, we will be talking about, on this commentary right here, we'll be talking about the Church Avenue transit and traffic improvements. This is a project update implementation plan on October 1st, 2019. This one was recent. Okay, as you all know, traffic conditions on Church Avenue, it's sloppy, it's congested, double parking everywhere, and especially the fact that you got delivery trucks, because there's numerous businesses along the Church Avenue strip between, I would say, at least between Coney Island Avenue all the way up to Kings Highway, Remsen Avenue, up in East Flatbush. Okay, and as you can see in this picture right here, you got three XN60s operating along the B35 limited route along Church Avenue, boxed in because there's a delivery package truck right in front of the bus, and there's like another one way in the back right there. Like, it's a mess. Well, before I get into this commentary, right, I need to talk about something. There's two things I want to talk about. One is about the coronavirus update, right? So during this time of quarantine right now, since this COVID-19 got schools canceled, got everybody staying inside their house, buses and subways are running on empty, because I can count on one hand, ladies and gentlemen, how many people are riding inside the buses. I can literally count on one hand. So it's like literally less than 5 people. A good 3-4 people. Okay, a little bit more than 5, but no less than 10, or less than 20 at the very least. Less than 20 people at the very least, of course, yes. That's one. So you guys, if you don't need to go anywhere, if you don't need to do anything instrumental, anything important, please just stay in your house. And if you do have to go somewhere, please plan accordingly. Bring yourself some hand sanitizer if you have to. Wear a face mask if you have to. Stay safe. And if you're sick, do yourself and everyone around you a favor, and do the city a freaking favor, and stay home. And not only our lives in New York have changed forever, but major transit hubs are empty. Times Square is freaking empty. During this time right now, Times Square is congested. Same thing with Grand Central Terminal 2. Y'all should see Grand Central Terminal and Union Square and Penn Station. Empty. Okay? Just empty. Like, it's insane to me. It's freaking empty. Buses running on empty. Trains running on empty. The accessible ride paratransit vans are running empty. Can't take no more than one person. Same thing with Uber, Via, and Lyft. All those ride sharing services can only allow to pick up one person. You can't have 3 to 4 people. You can't have 2, 3, 4 people inside your car at this time when you're operating these ride share companies such as Uber, Lyft, and Via. That's that. And another thing, like, the sports world has been canceled right now, because around this time in March, we'll be seeing the final games of the NBA season. So NBA is canceled. We will be seeing the final games of the hockey, the NHL. That's canceled. So that means we will have no NBA finals, possibly no Stanley Cup tournament, possibly. So no NBA World Champions this year, no Stanley Cup champions this year. And we originally had an MLB preseason going on. That's canceled. And the regular season was supposed to start this upcoming Thursday, March 26th. that's canceled too. Well, I wouldn't say canceled, but the regular MLB season has been pushed back until further notice. As much as I don't like Trump that much, really, I still think Trump is a very vile person, and the Democrats are not making his job any better. I don't like them either. They need to come together and figure out how they're gonna combat this coronavirus disease, because this disease is killing people. We have now over 3,000 cases right here in New York City. Well, actually, in New York State, 11 people died right here in the New York State, with 3 deaths right here in New York City. So it's a mess. It's a hot ass mess. And the second thing I want to talk about is that yesterday morning, right? I was going to my computer, right? I was going to check my emails, check my YouTube, see if anyone's write a comment or anything, any comments or messages I want to reply to, right? I get all these I get all these DMs on Instagram. I kid you not. I was eating breakfast, about to get on my laptop, about to do my thing, okay? And then I get on Instagram and I receive numerous DMs from my followers. People I've been following, followers follow me back, and they telling me that I got hacked. And they sending me and it looks like they got some link. They got a link to some malware website that looks like it came from me, but really I didn't send anyone anything. Just to make things clear, I did not get on my phone on Instagram at between the time frame of 10 and 10:30 in the morning and send people all these links, okay? I did not. Just to make things clear and just to sort things out, okay? So if you got any links from me on Instagram, which is from my account, which is really not me, I just want you guys to know that it was not me. It did not come from me. I didn't send anyone anything, and that's that. So I addressed the issue on the Instagram story. I called the person a punk, you know what, a punk, you know what, and that person should put a bag over their heads and go gag themselves. Trust me. I could have gone in. Like Houston Astros rant in. I could have gone in on this clown. But you know what? I was gonna be super lenient about this, and I addressed the situation and told everyone that received the message that looks like it got the link from me. I didn't send anyone anything. And I just want to make that clear, okay? So if you got anything from me yesterday which came out of my account, just know that I didn't send anything, okay? So I went to Instagram, changed my password, and take care of the situation, and that's that, okay? And that's that. So by the way, guys, going back to this commentary right now. By the way, guys, this commentary is brought to you by the Better Buses initiatives, sponsored by the New York City Department of Transportation and the Metropolitan Transportation Authority, New York City Transit Authority. Presentation overview, project background, public outreach, Flatbush Avenue to East 16th Street, East 16th Street to Ocean Parkway, and the next steps. Number 1, project background. Bus speeds. Mayor's 2019 State of the City, improve bus speeds by 25% in 2020. Better Buses Action Plan released back in April of last year. 24 priority projects announced in 2019 to increase bus speeds across all 5 boroughs. We already know that, so let's keep going. Better Buses Action Plan. Church Avenue, Flatbush Avenue to Ocean Parkway, identified as a 2019 priority project due to slow bus speeds, 4.25 miles per hour during peak compared to 6.7 miles per hour peak Brooklyn average. High route ridership, 45,000 daily, and high volume of buses. As you can see right here, Brooklyn, well, Church Avenue is at number 22. Just remember that earlier, just like back late last year, before the B46 SBS was converted into an articulated bus route, I did a commentary based on the street plan implementations along Utica Avenue and Malcolm X Boulevard. So that link will be down in the description, will be down in the comment box as well. And the slides I'm reading this off from right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll have a link for this in the pinned comment section down below too as well. Corridor overview: Flatbush Avenue to Ocean Parkway, 0.9 miles. Flatbush Avenue to East 16th Street, commercial core, which is right by the B&Q trains. Let's say you're on Flatbush, right? So you got Flatbush, you got Ocean Avenue, you got the Brighton line, you got Coney Island Avenue, you got Ocean Parkway, and then further up east on Flatbush, you got Bedford Avenue, Rogers Avenue, and Nostrand Avenue, where you got the B44, B44 SBS, B44, northbound B44 SBS on Rogers Avenue, and back on Nostrand Avenue, you got the 2 and 5 train station stop. Okay? So Church Avenue is highly congested because it's in the East Flatbush community. It's a Caribbean eccentric neighborhood. You know, you still got some gentrification going on over there as well. So yeah, so Church Avenue is overall heavily packed. And then residential and neighborhood stores, East 16th Street to Ocean Parkway. Corridor overview: B35, 29,000 daily riders, Brooklyn 3rd's busiest bus route. It will connect you. It will connect you to the D, N, and R trains. Let me start this. The D train at 4th Avenue, no, at 9th Avenue and 39th Street. The D, N, and R trains overall on 4th Avenue, 39th Street, but you have to walk 3 blocks up to 36th Street along 4th Avenue just to catch the D, N, and R trains. Okay, the F and G trains in the Kensington area of McDonald Avenue. Oh, Kensington, can't forget that neighborhood. You got the B&Q trains at East Flatbush by the Brighton line, the 2 and 5 trains at Nostrand Avenue, and the L train. I don't see the B35 connected to the L train any damn way, unless you take the B35 all the way up to Brownsville and then you transfer to the B15 route, which stops by the New Lots Avenue station stop at New Lots and Livonia Avenue, at New Lots and Van Sideren Avenues, somewhere in Brownsville. So that's that. B103 bus, 13,000 daily riders, serves downtown Brooklyn, Park Slope, Kensington, Flatbush, East Flatbush, the Flatbush Junction, and Canarsie. And you got the BM3, BM4 express buses, direct service along Ocean Avenue to both Midtown and downtown Manhattan. Yeah, you guys, those of you who don't know, the B35 is projected to be a select bus service route, but due to the whole overall redesign bus network for the borough of Brooklyn, as well as Queens, as well as Queens and the Bronx, okay, select bus implementation outside of Manhattan has been put down to a screeching halt. So that's that. And on top of that, you got the Omni implementation plan. Plus you got the Omni fair payment plan system implementation going on right now. So that's that. Corridor overview. Continuous traffic backups in both directions, AM peak through the PM peak. through traffic route connecting Flatbush Avenue to Prospect Expressway. Commercial corridors with frequent deliveries. Other local and thorough traffic for commuting, shopping, etc. Okay guys, as you can see right here, there's the local truck route and there's the through truck route. The local truck route is through the local streets like Caton, like Catton Avenue, Rogers, Nostrand, up north on Flatbush, down south on Coney Island Avenue, before reaching the Prospect Park Circle. You got Kensington, the whole 9 yards. And then you got the through truck route. That's where all the trucks go to make deliveries, stock stores, etc. Church Avenue is multimodal. Bus passengers make up to 72% of travelers during the AM peak and 69% during the PM peak. AM/PM peak hours passenger count. Church Avenue between East 19th Street and Ocean Avenue. You got the total passengers in peak hour, 72% bus in the AM peak. Well, we already covered that with the buses. That's for the AM and PM peak. 26% in the AM peak for car, and 4% more in the PM peak. In the AM peak for trucks, you got 2%, but in the PM peak, it's 1% less. Yeah, Church Avenue is congested. What can I say? It says right here, car and truck source as of December 6, 2017, traffic counts. Occupancy factor 1.3 person/vehicle. Bus source MTA schedule B35 frequency and average B35 passenger load during the AM and PM peak. Other buses counted on December 6, 2017, and this was before the XN60s came around. Just so y'all know, use occupancy factors of 10 person/vehicle. Peak hours from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and from 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. based on total number of vehicles counted. Bus speeds. Ocean Parkway to Flatbush Avenue. B35 is consistently slow from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. in both directions. Okay. Overall average of 3 to 5 miles per hour between 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The only time that the buses are operating faster, damn, this thing only reaches barely even 9 miles per hour, and that's only like 2 a.m. in the morning. That's slightly above 9 miles per hour between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. and that's when nobody's on the road at the time. Everybody's in their house sleeping. That's when night service is going on. Like yeah, insane. Public outreach. Okay, here's your public outreach summary for service along Church Avenue. You got your merchant survey, you got your double parking survey, shopper survey, Church Avenue bid introductory meeting, Church Avenue bid follow-up meeting, NYPD briefings with the 70th, 66th Traffic Enforcement Brooklyn South, and the 67th precinct. So they forgot to add that right there too. Community Board 14 Transportation Committee, elected officials briefing, Church Avenue bid board meeting, elected officials / stakeholders bus ride, Community Board 12 Transportation Committee, CM Eugene briefing, CM Eugene public forum, Be Sure stakeholder meetings, and NYPD's follow-up briefing. Street ambassadors visited every business on Church Avenue to Ocean Parkway. 76 merchants took a survey on their delivery and loading schedules, vehicles, challenges, needs, loading zones, and loading zone preferences. 81% of respondents were owners or managers. 19% were employees. Flatbush Avenue to East 16th Street. 70% said that their average delivery takes 15 plus minutes. 49% requested additional loading zones. East 16th Street to Ocean Parkway. 22% said that their average delivery takes 15 plus minutes, while another 27% requested additional loading zones. Now, here's the thing with Church Avenue, especially right by East 16th Street, East 16th, East 18th Street, right by the subway stop. It is heavily congested. It is super congested, like no joke. Especially right by Flatbush. Ugh, it's disgusting. The congestion is disgusting, and it's a hot ass mess. It's a hot ass mess. Double parking survey. Street ambassadors survey double parked and illegally parked drivers. Trip purposes. Okay, passenger drop off take the majority of 38% on the graph on the pie chart right here. Second, followed by business visit, followed by delivery, and last but not least, stop to use phone/other. 72% are personal cars. 73% did not attempt to find illegal meter space. 57% plan to stay for under 15 minutes. Like, ugh. I know how hard it is to find a metered parking space, especially along Church Avenue. Ain't no easy. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. It just ain't. Yep. Shopper survey. What type of modes of transportation do you use to get to Church Avenue? Select all that apply. You know what? I want to bore y'all, so let me just summarize this. Overall, it says 87 responses. With the majority of them just walk, followed by second place, everyone use buses and subways, while excessive ride, personal car drop off, taxi, for hire vehicles, dollar vans, and other are the vast minority. That's that. Flatbush Avenue to East 16th Street. Summary: Flatbush Avenue to East 16th Street. 1 hour median parking with loading zones. 2 hour on spurs. Overall overnight street sweeping from 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. 3 times weekly. High curb demand. Frequent double parking and illegal parking. 1 to 2 double parked vehicles can shut down traffic. Most days are short on-time parkings occur, limited curb spaces. Now, if you guys have been on Church Avenue, like I know for a fact most of y'all have been on, okay, y'all should know that Church Avenue is one of the most congested streets in Brooklyn. I know there's a whole bunch of congested streets out in Brooklyn, but we're going to talk about Church Avenue, okay? Church Avenue is the most congested street in Brooklyn, okay? The most congested street in Brooklyn because the parked cars, you got the gypsy taxi cars, you got vehicles double parking on streets, other vehicles have to go around them and all that stuff. Traffic comes to a screeching halt because of some double park car or truck making deliveries. Ugh, it's a mess. It's a hot mess. I don't know what DOT plans to do along that strip of Church Avenue, but it's not just from Flatbush to Ocean Parkway that needs to be fixed, but it's also from Flatbush to all the way, at least I gotta say, somewhere up to Remsen Avenue, because that needs to be checked out too. Time lapse. Ocean Avenue to East 21st Street. Typical commercial core block with 1 hour metered parking. 16 space block used by 416 vehicles in 14 hours. On average, a new vehicle every 2 minutes. So you guys already know how how congested Church Avenue is, right? And if you try to park a car there, you have to get a meter ticket. You have to feed the machine to get the ticket out of the meter machine. Ticket out of the meter machine, because if you don't, there's going to be an NYPD traffic agent that's going to look into your dashboard through your windshield glass, okay? And if they see that you don't have a meter a ticket from the machine, you will get a ticket. If you don't have one of them slips that come out of the meter machine, you will get a ticket. If you park on somewhere that you're not supposed to park at, you'll end up with a ticket. It's a mess. It's a really hot ass mess. And take it from me, I drive. Even though I do transit stuff, I drive. Like, I know how it is. It's a mess. It's a hot ass mess. Every curve demand freaking double parking and illegal parking. Average stays 20 minutes, but a few vehicles stay 1 to 2 hours. You know what? With the vast majority, they only stay under 5 minutes or less. According to this pie chart here, followed by 6 to 15 minutes. The following is 16 minutes to half an hour. 12% stays from half an hour to a full hour. 7 An overall 9% of vehicles stays in that same spot for 2+ hours, ladies and gentlemen. 2+ hours. Like, damn, no wonder Church Avenue is congested, and no wonder vehicles and buses and stuff have to go around the double parked cars, because those double parked cars are blocking the street. And if you block the street, you impede the flow of traffic. And if you impede the flow of traffic, there's going to be a traffic congestion. That's how it is. That's all I'm trying to say right here, ladies and gentlemen. Mix of loading zones and 1 hour median parking. 25 double park for an average of 11 minutes. Cars frequently block truck loading zones. Forces trucks to double park and block traffic. Now this is the thing right here. And you can see Bobby's department store right there in the background picture right there. This is the thing right here. East 16th Street to 17th Street, right by Bobby's department store. Because if y'all know Brooklyn, y'all know Church Avenue, right by East 16th to East 17th Street, there's Bobby's department store. I know all about Bobby's. I used to go there as a kid. Like, I know Bobby's like the back of my hand. I know Bobby's department store like the back of my hand, like literally. And there are businesses on Church Avenue that requires deliveries to be done, and they need parking space to complete the deliveries. So if you have all these double park cars that block traffic, impedes traffic flow, it's really going to screw up the overall traffic along Church Avenue. Like, it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess. It's a mess. It's a hot ass mess. Like, yeah. Want to have the money? Yeah. The design: Flatbush Avenue to East 16th Street. Update curb regulations to increase available parking / loading and reduce congestion through commercial core. Plans include convert 1 hour meter to new short-term parking regulations for select spaces between East 21st Street and East 18th Street. 3 blocks. Unmetered 15-minute zones. That's pretty much good news. That's good news right there. Because you got East 21st Street, Ocean Avenue, East 19th Street, and East 18th Street, right by the B&Q train station stop on East 18th Street. Okay? Now, add/extend loading zones on blocks with high delivery demand. Add meter parking to select streets. Okay. Design Flatbush Avenue to East 16th Street. On busiest blocks between East 21st Street and East 18th Street, new shorter term parking zone on each block will be beneficial for parking and business access. Provides a designated zone for every short-term parking such as pickups and drop-offs or quick errands without metered spaces. Shorter time limit allows more space vehicles to use the same space at the curb throughout the day. The use of 1 hour meter parking space over 12 hours, 12 cars, and a use of a 15-minute parking space over 12 hours, 48 cars. So as you guys see, the proposed plan that the NYCT DOT and the MTA have is 15-minute meter parking, proposed parking regulation, and it's going to be unmetered. So let's keep it at that. The design Flatbush Avenue to East 16th Street. Okay. Convert 1 hour median parking to shorter term parking regulation in a few spaces per block. So you have right here between along Church Avenue between East 21st and East 18th Street, you got the shorter parking regulations, okay? And along Church Avenue right here, you got your extended loading zones on blocks with frequent deliveries. Right between East 17th Street and East 16th Street slash Buckingham Road. Okay, some name. Okay. So Buckingham Road is going this way, is going down south, as you can see in the picture, and East 16th Street is going up. Did I get that right? Please comment down below if I got the street direction right for East 16th Street and Buckingham Road. For those of y'all that knows Brooklyn, or what have you, I know for a fact that King Auto and Excelsior Group knows Brooklyn. I know Matthew Lawrence knows Brooklyn. So if any one of y'all knows Bobby's in Brooklyn, knows the direction of Bobby's in Brooklyn, the street direction of East 16th Street and Buckingham Road, please write it in the comment section down below. Simple as that. And there's going to be a new 2-meter space on the street side next to MTA property right on East 18th Street, just right above the B&Q subway tracks on Brighton. East 16th Street to Ocean Parkway. Okay. South curb, residential side yards, alternate side parking, less parking activity, longest average stays for 45 to 100 minutes, fewer spaces per block due to driveways, hydrants, and bus stops. North curb, neighborhood shops, 2 hour metered parking, little double parking, but congestion remains an issue. Short blocks back up into one long traffic way. Time lapse. Argo Road to Westminster Road. South curb, residential. ASP plus bus stop. North curb, commercial, 2 hour meter parking. And vehicles stay an average of 43 minutes. 82% of passenger vehicles, 124. Average stay of 48 minutes. 80% of commercial vehicles, 28. And average stay of 19 minutes. Loading and parking can be accommodated around the corner. East 16th Street to Ocean Parkway. Curbside bus lanes in both directions from Marlborough Road to East 7th Street. Active from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday to Saturday. Parking allowed at all other times. Allows buses to bypass traffic congestion, access stop quickly, and easily pull to the curb. Improves traffic flow for all vehicles along Church Avenue. Bus lanes can be used for right turns, expeditious passengers, and pick up and drop off only by emergency vehicles. Just remember, guys, for those of you who drive, bus lanes are for buses only. The only time you're allowed to use the bus lanes if you're using your personal car. And listen to me carefully. That is if you are making a right turn from a bus lane. Once again, you are the only time that you're allowed to go onto the bus lane is if you are making a right turn. That is the only time you're allowed to go on the bus lane. Only go on the bus lane to make a right turn. Because if you drive along the bus lane or park along the bus lane, okay, then you're gonna get a fine. Okay, cause you guys don't know, there's buses that are equipped with traffic enforcement cameras. Okay, so if the bus catches your car on the lane, driving or park or whatever and if you are on the bus lane, the bus camera, okay, will take a picture of your license plate, okay, okay, and will send you a citation via mail. That's that. Bus lane existence. Existing curbside bus lanes. Fulton Street, Lafayette Avenue to Grand Avenue, 14 blocks. 22 to 31% faster during peak. Utica Avenue, Bergen Street to Atlantic Avenue, 3 blocks. B36 buses, 26% faster during peak. Example of curbside bus lane. As you can see on Cumberland Street and Fulton Street, that's the bus lane right there. Bus only lanes right there. Okay, same shit right here. You got the combined traffic and the parking lane, and on each side for the proposed, you got your bus lane, off-peak parking, and your travel lane. That's that. Design. East 16th Street to Coney Island Avenue. Overnight parking restored. Coney Island Avenue to Marlborough Road. Department of Sanitation will shift street sweeping from overnight 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. 3 days a week to daytime hours while bus lanes are in effect. Bus lanes will be activated on October 23rd, 2019. Well, it's already activated now because it just passed already. Bus lanes reproposes 98 spaces part-time, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 61 meter, 37 on meter, mitigated by 59 new meter spaces right near Church Avenue right by Coney Island Avenue, East 10th Street, Stratford Road, Westminster Road, Argo Road. Well, that's it. And yeah, and add loading zones. Add loading zones are East 10th Street, Stratford Road, Westminster Road, and Argo Road. Okay? And bus lanes between Coney Island Avenue, along Church Avenue, between Coney Island Avenue and Marlborough Road. Bus lanes will be well. We already know how that is already. Yes, and more new meter spaces at East. More new meter spaces and loading zones on East 7th and East 8th Streets, as well as bus lanes between East 7th Street and Coney Island Avenue. Number 5. Next steps. Well, fall 2019. All this passed already, so they already got this done already. Work begins to install new bus lane markings, 50 minute new parking signage, new meters on side streets, truck loading. We'll be going on mid-October. Like I said before, all this done already. Bus lanes installed along the blocks that will have bus lanes. There are parking notice signs posted to let the community know that they are not active until October 23rd. All that done already. Bus lanes will be activated October 23rd. I'm pretty sure the bus lanes are already activated because the date's passed already. So yeah, so that's that. And thank you. Just remember, guys, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please write it in the comments section below of this video. Okay? My throat is a little bit sore, but before I let you guys go, I just want you to know that during this COVID-19 quarantine outbreak that's going on, outbreak slash quarantine that's going to be going on for a long while now, I just want you guys to know that's going to be more bus action and a little bit less subway action since the subways are empty and stuff. I'll be out on the streets trying to catch more bus action. So like I said before, the hub grind never stops. I'm still working on the gaming channel situation that's going on because I'm still waiting on to get my equipment fixed. And like I said before, there'll be more bus action video. There'll be more bus action video than subway action. So that's that. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this commentary. Love all of you guys truly and dearly. And I will see you all at the next stop.